The Kunsthal is a museum in Rotterdam, Netherlands that was designed by Dutch architect Rem Koolhaas. The compact structure was completed in 1992 and is situated in the Museum Park of Rotterdam, wedged between a main thoroughfare and lower park. In designing the Kunsthal, Rem Koolhaas had to accommodate both the complex urban conditions of the site as well as the architectural demands of the museum. Since the site essentially inhabited the intersection of three paths, the highway, a service road, and the museum park, it was instrumental to the success of the structure for the design to maintain permeability throughout. Conceptually, the structure is thus represented as a bridge and a gateway to the museum park split into four autonomous parts by axes of movement that provide a sequence of somatic experiences for visitors. Following this concept of experience over composition, Koolhaas creates a stratified building defined by its program and strategically placed building systems. With a combined 3,300 square meters of exhibition space, the Kunsthal manages to house three main exhibition halls, a large auditorium, and a restaurant, all within a square structure crossed by two routes. One, a road running east-west parallel to the highway on the south side of the museum, the other a public ramp extending the north-south axes of the museum park. This public ramp is split by a glass wall that separates the public path through the site from the interior circuit of the Kunsthal exhibition space. Where the public ramp and a second ramp running parallel and reverse cross, the entrance to the museum is defined. People can therefore walk straight through or stop to enter the museum, but either way they are physically experiencing the structure. Similar interactions occur throughout the Kunsthal, as sloped floors, plans, and tightly fitted ramps connect the three exhibition halls, as well as the roof garden, into a complex, continuous circuit. The various floors of the building seem to be lightly piled on top of one another, as if to create a stratification that eases the transition between the high level of the road and the low-lying park. However, with the constantly reversing direction of ramps that connect these floors, the clarity of the building's form can be lost. In this sense, the interior unfolds as more of an experience than an imaginable object or geometry. This rich layering of space reflects Koolhaas's observations of urban congestion, as well as the multiplicities of architectural building systems. From the exterior of the west glass facade, it becomes evident that the columns supporting the auditorium and the restaurant below are all leaning with the same incline as the sloped floor. In the restaurant, the lighting consists of looped neon lights, while irregularly placed fluorescents light the main hall. These various building systems serve to particularize spaces of the Kunsthal by the nature of each function and its placement within the building, rather than their aesthetic qualities. In other words, Koolhaas urbanizes his buildings by diversifying program and stressing experience over composition. In terms of modern architecture, the Kunsthal represents a design that was strict in following its conceptualized program. Any beauty that arrived in the design process was simply a byproduct and not a goal. However, on a more localized level, the museum stands as a seamless connection to Rotterdam's most prized cultural amenities.